How you guys doing today? Today I want to talk about narcissism and manipulation tactics. The narcissist has too many manipulation tactics to even keep up with, honestly. They sometimes lose track of how many manipulation tactics that they have when it comes to manipulating whoever they want to manipulate, whom it concerns, basically. The narcissist doesn't care about who they manipulate to get ahead. In a family dynamic, which I usually talk about because that's what I grew up in, the basically the narcissist pits one kid against another for whatever reason they want to. It could be a simple reason, because the kid is shining in a certain sport, or shining in a certain area, or just shining in life, honestly. The narcissist can often sense who you are before you can sense who you are, because these truthfully are your parents, these are your relatives, whether people want to admit it or not. These are these people, and they can understand who you are before you even know who you are. So you have to be very, very careful on just operating around a narcissist at all times. It felt like walking on eggshells, literally, because you can't outshine no narcissist and think that you're gonna just get away with it in so many words, because they feel like they're entitled to whatever you have. That's part of narcissism. They feel like they're entitled to whatever you have, and that could be a spiritual gift, that could be a physical gift. It doesn't matter. They feel like God is supposed to bless them like you get blessed. So they can care less about how you got it. You could have went through hell to get that, but they can give a fuck less. Only thing they care about is making sure that they're shining. That's all they care about. And in a family dynamic, the scapegoat always kisses the narcissist parent ass, because they know that this is going to guarantee that they're shining. Because what the parents gonna do is she or he is gonna undermine the child, basically the black sheep, so the scapegoat can feel like they're shining. In all reality, nobody else gives a fuck about that, because this is the real world. You know what I'm saying? The world doesn't care about you. Sadly, the world doesn't care about parents undermining their children for another child to get ahead. And we see it all the time. And sometimes I think about even the Michael Jackson situation. His parent I feel was a narcissist. Michael outshined his brothers and sisters. It's just the truth. Michael outshined his brothers and sisters, and I feel like a lot of that brung, his parents was really trying to scapegoat Michael. Michael was really, Michael, I feel like, was not like the rest of the children. He had something else, and the world can see it. So what they really tried to do was black sheep Michael, but Michael, it shines so hard that it's damn near impossible to black sheep somebody like that to the world. Now, what I do feel like they probably did was try to, from the stories I hear and the limited information I do know, they tried to pit each other, the kids against each other, basically, and redirect that energy instead of focusing on what's actually happened to them. Because what's actually happened to them was the parents wasn't, just because financial gain, they got a lot of financial gain as children, but like Michael said, he didn't have a childhood. And how could you neglect somebody not having a childhood just for financial gain? That's the weakest reason. Financial gain is the weakest reason you can neglect your child. And that's how I feel like, just to keep it short with that, because I have limited information on that. But it feels like spiritually, because I feel like I have a spiritual gift, it feels like they pitted the children against each other, and Michael is just different. And Michael was really the scapegoat, which people don't know. It just didn't look like it because he shined a lot, just because he's Michael Jackson. He had a lot of talent. And That's why he could feel so deeply when others would do something to him, and he would react the way he react. You know, and Michael wasn't an aggressive person, as we know, when he was here. So, you know, it just, these are things that the world does in front of people, and people act like it's not true. People act like this doesn't happen. Children get pitted against each other all the time because the narcissistic parent doesn't care about you. They care about, even the golden child. I can even argue they don't give a fuck about the golden child, whoever that is. Whoever kisses their ass the most, the weakest one, basically. Whichever one kissed their ass the most, hey, you're the golden child. You're the golden child. So it's like, these are the things. But thank you guys for watching my video, and yep, subscribe. Thank you.